The fans here fired up as usual at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Today, a good one in the AFC East. It's the New York Giants and the Super Bowl champion, Philadelphia Eagles. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. It's Graham Gano to get this one started. Off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Now, after that near turnover, clock is stopped. We have an injured player. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. The man who spent his first 6 seasons as a Giant, Saquon Barkley. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
To throw on second down is Hurts. That's over the middle and caught by Smith.
Complete to number 6, Devontae Smith. It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 7.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Gets home, and he goes down.
He has to do a better job identifying where the pressure is coming from, Mike, before the ball is snapped. He's got to get this ball out of his hand, to his outlet, to his hot receiver. But then once he senses the pressure, he kind of panics, and it's an easy sack, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. Gunnar Olszewski is deep for the Giants. This fielded inside the 35. So here come the Giants, and Greg, it is the latest stop for Russell Wilson. A decade and a Super Bowl in Seattle, 2 years in Denver, last year in Pittsburgh, and now Russell Wilson is the Giants QB.
You know, it's funny how time flies, Mike, and we won't call him old. We'll just call him experienced. And here's a guy who's been doing this for a really long time at a high level, and he's going to hope that some of that experience works in his favor today. And when he plays well, this is proven to be a really hard team to beat.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Wilson. He's got his man, that's Neighbors. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 12 yards on that hookup. That's good for a Giants 1st down. Now it's Wilson. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The threat of making a poor decision and throwing a pick is always in the back of your mind, and while you can't play scared, you do have to play smart. If you can't find an open target, throw the ball away, live for the next down.
Wilson will throw again. Forced out wide.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
3rd and 5. From the shotgun, Wilson. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. They hook up again. 2nd time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a 1st down.
And a Giants 1st down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down.
A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line. They've got it, and it'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space, and man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal.
A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Touchdown, Giants.
And once they let the quarterback out of the pocket, it just became too many options at their disposal. You got to keep him in the pocket and limit the run option. Once he's out there on the perimeter, Mike, his ability to either throw it or take it in himself, it just puts so much pressure on these coverage defenders and results in an easy touchdown.
Now it's Graham Gano for the PAT. He's got it. And the Giants will take a 7-0 lead.
Giants 7, Eagles 0.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. A return now from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They were forced to punt the 1st time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Defenses always have to make a decision, Mike. How do they want to defend the zone read? Some teams want the quarterback to keep the ball. They want the ability to tackle the quarterback. Other teams, they want it to be a give read, and that's what we saw here. They were ready for it, and they take the running back down for a loss.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Big time play with Hurts and Brown. It's a gain of 34.
So anytime you're playing with 2 high safeties and then man coverage underneath, all the defenders are going to be inside, underneath leverage. So all those out-breaking routes, they're going to be there, and they're able to take advantage of it.
Now Hurts going to call his own number. And nice work there. He'll go into a slide and gain about 7.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 3. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll find his tight end, Calcaterra. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Brings up third down.
Here's third down and a few inches. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on third and inches.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll run the counter with Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Now, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Second and 10. Now Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Good pickup of 16 on that screenplay and a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And it'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Saquon. He'll get this forward. No signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
From a little closer, here's second and goal. Barkley. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is third and goal. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Now from a yard farther back, it's third and goal. They'll run with Barkley. And once again, nothing there. Stopped short with no gain. Now, fourth and goal.
Brings up fourth and
How about
goal.
this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against the wall, back-to-back plays. You hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a fourth and goal try.
The offense staying put. Fourth and goal from the 2. They'll try it now with Barkley. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter.
Jake Elliott to kick
So
off
back to
for
level
Philadelphia.
after the touchdown in time for the kickoff. Tracy now to return it. Uh-oh. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On first down, Wilson. That's going to be incomplete. And They'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
Makes it 2nd and 10.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here, and that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. Giants football here to begin the second quarter. It is 3rd and long as we are ready to get back underway. On 3rd down, they're running in a flash, and he lost the football. No turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
DeJean to return it, and not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Saquon Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. They'll start with great field position right at midfield with a 1st down. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. He'll step up and run this.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. They bring a tight end in motion left. Here's Hurts. He'll take this himself.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
The quarterback could have handed it. He could have kept it himself. I don't really think either option would have turned out much different. Great job by the defense having a plan for the running back and a plan for the quarterback, and they're able to force that carry for no gain.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
If you're going to give him this much time to scan the field, he's inevitably going to find an open man downfield like he does here. That's a great job remaining patient and letting that play develop.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Dexter Lawrence getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket, nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Left side, it's caught by Brown. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Makes the score Eagles 10, Giants 7.
And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. Tracy now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Wilson now going to keep it on his own read. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
New York.
And this is really an area, Mike, that he excels in. He makes the right decision to keep the ball himself, and then when he hits the hole, he doesn't stop until he picks up the first down.
Now Wilson on 1st down. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at the Eagles' 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. On the give, it's Tracy.
Tyron Tracy, the ball carrier.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
Third down and 9. Out of the gun, here's Russ. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And the Eagles recover the football. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
Hurts delivers it quick to Brown. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
2nd down.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 11.
11 yards for number 11.
For an
And a first down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
And it's a big run down to the 10-yard line. They get 24 on that one. Good for an Eagles first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
They give it to Barkley. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Second and 11.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Man in motion is Brown. On second down, Hurts. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Micah McFadden. He gets in to drop him. It's a loss of 8.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To throw is Hurts. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And the field goal unit likely to come on here on 4th and goal.
It's 4th down.
And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts.
34-yard attempt.
On 4th down, here comes Jake Elliott for the Philadelphia field goal. This from 34 yards. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Eagles going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. Tracy now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Giants offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Here's Wilson to throw. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a 1st down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
A big-time play out of the G-men. 38 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Catch made, right side, it's Johnson. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their 2nd. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
2nd down at the Eagles' 14-yard line.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. To throw again is Wilson. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
He's brought down back at the 16-yard line.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Here's Wilson. He's got his man, that's Slayton. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
Nothing really fancy about that last completion, but what it does do, Mike, is now they are on the doorstep of the end zone. So now they've got to find a way to finish this long drive with a touchdown.
So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Wilson. He'll step up and run, and he's in! Russell Wilson, touchdown, New York. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
You know, he spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
So now this to give themselves a lead here, heading to the half. The kick is good. And the Giants move out in front by a point. It's 14-13. So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. A first down throw for Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome into the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you on an abridged halftime report. Good competitive first half. This game kind of has a punch-counter-punch feel to it, as reflected on the scoreboard. Tight game going into the second half. Can either team pull away? To find out, let's go back to the stadium and our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Okay, Scott, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustments will pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter three begins. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Giants offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. They go play action now. Wilson. Now a short one caught by the tight end, Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. A carry here for Tracy, and he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
So the offense trots out the old jumbo package. So they bring out 3 tight ends, big bodies, but the defense kind of sees it coming. They've got to change it up. You can't be so predictable. Big bodies run, small bodies pass, and I think that's a little bit of what's going on here.
From the shotgun, Wilson. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Now Wilson. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
The Giants sending out their punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line. The Eagles offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. On play action, here's Hurts. He's going to air this one out looking for Dotson. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Up the sideline to the 40. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
The challenge of playing a running back like this is you feel like you have him under control. You're doing a nice job putting a lid on him, and then all of a sudden, he's got a big spark play like this. That's the challenge. These guys are just so talented. You can only keep them down so long. That was a really nice run.
On first down, it's Hurts.
Complete to Devontae Smith. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3 at the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 3. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
A 7-yard loss.
Brian Burns
third down.
gets up for a loss of 7. And now it's third down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Third and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Just a really nice effort by the defense to challenge him right at the catch point. It's really the timing of the contact that really is able to dislodge the ball, and they get a fresh set of downs to work with if he's able to hold on to it. But because of the hit, he can't squeeze it, and now they find themselves looking at fourth down.
The Giants offense ready to come back out for this next possession. Play action. It's Wilson. Off balance throw. It's complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6. At the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 6. Now Russ. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
First down, Giants.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can draw all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Here's second and 2. On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And they're going to walk this down inside the 45. It's a pickup of 12. First down,
And
Giants.
the Giants, first down.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. They'll run with Tracy. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Here's a little pop pass heading to the right.
So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion, these defenses are so in tune with all those little differences, they know it's coming and there's not going to be a lot of gain.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And I think this is just a really good quarterback play. You understand you got 3 points in your pocket. Don't try to be a hero on third down and make the perfect pass. Throw it away, and at the end, just come away with points on this drive.
On fourth down, the veteran Graham Gano for the Giants field goal try. His kick is perfect. And the Giants will extend their third quarter lead.
Eagles, 13.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. We'll see if adjustments at halftime change the course of this one. Likely to play a big role in who's going to walk away with a W. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard
Saquon
line.
Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Deontay Banks comes up to make the play.
27-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Open man, Devontae Smith. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Here's Hurts. Firing right side, brought in by Brown.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells you, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
They'll try to sneak it here, and he's going to have the Eagles' 1st down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
That's good.
Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team, they have this sheet up in the box. It's their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, their metrics say go for it, sneaks the call, 1st down.
Gonna run this one himself.
Hurts on the keeper. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. 4th quarter starts, and it's a run for Barkley. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2. We'll try to run here with Barkley. And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down. They needed 2 and gained 6.
A gain of 6. And an Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
I really like this play call here, Mike, on 3rd down. Yes, it is the 4th quarter, but you've got plenty of time remaining. So keep running your offense, stay with what's worked, and they keep it on the ground and pick up 1st down.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
2nd and 11. Hurts. That's caught left side by Goddard. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Now it's Hurts. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Here comes the Eagles punt team. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. And a pretty good result there. That's out of bounds right at the 10-yard line. The Giants offense getting set to get back to work. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. Neighbors in motion. They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on 1st down. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Really nice job here defensively, not only to get the penetration and to clog those run lanes, but they're able to take them down behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
Out of the gun, here's Russ. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Darius Slayton was the intended receiver, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
That was too far out in front. It is incomplete. And Tyrone Tracy was the intended receiver there. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
That's taken in at the 50. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Eagles offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll start from the plus side of midfield, looking to possibly take the lead here. It's 1st and 10. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. They get 21 on that one. 1st down, Philadelphia.
There's 2 elements to a successful run play, and the key is having them aligned. The offensive line needs to block according to the play and create space, but the back has to hit that space at the appropriate time. And this is a clear example as to why it leads to big gains.
But he'll wind up only with a gain of about 3.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
That one batted away in the end zone. Incomplete. Good coverage where you need it most. It'll be 2nd and goal.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunately this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. Oh, making defenders look silly out there on his way into the end zone. Saquon Barkley, touchdown Philadelphia. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. It's up and good. And the Eagles go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3.
Giants 17.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Olszewski now to return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. Now it's Tracy looking to run. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
On 3rd down, here's Wilson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
I understand it's 3rd down and the quarterback's trying to make a play, Mike, but if you're going to make a dangerous throw on 3rd down and you're going to force the ball into tight coverage, at least do it past the sticks. Try to pick up that 1st down and maintain possession. He tries to thread the needle, Ball falls incomplete, and now it brings up 4th down.
Now fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. Saquon Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. He runs with it.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on 1st down.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 2. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. Barkley's got the 1st down and more. And they finally take him down, but not before he gets to the Eagles' 33-yard line. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 31 yards.
At the 33-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up 1st downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
That's Goddard in motion. Once again, it's Barkley. Yeah!
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Here's a handoff to Barkley running left. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. This is 3rd and 6. A run with Barkley. And it looks like he's going to have that 1st down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on 3rd down.
Another Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Whistles here and a timeout. Defense going to take this one with 1:51 to go. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. The Giants going to call their 3rd and final timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. On him in a flash, and he lost the football. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession.
After these kind of plays, Mike, you just wish the sideline was a mile away, because you know when you get there, you are going to catch an earful They stress all week, ball carriers. We have to protect the ball. In this case, it doesn't result in a turnover, but the lost yardage now brings up fourth down. These are drive killers.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. So it is still a one-score game, but a little more breathing room now. And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. Tracy now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Giants offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Pass pulled in by Tracy.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Second and 2 at the 35-yard line.
They come up for second and 2. Throwing is Wilson. A throw on the move is caught. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
A gain of 12.
It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a Giants first down. From the gun, it's Wilson. It's made right side. It's Johnson. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So it's a win here for the Eagles. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game and are going to send their fans home quite happy. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners, as we say, so long from South Philly.